What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Blueprints. And aren't you guys proud of me? I finally made it to 3rd grade. As my screen just tries to shut off, because I've just been preparing and doing other things on the side. But nevertheless, since we are in 3rd grade, and I've been doing some pretty... the last couple days, I've got nothing. But this day, and also my goals, you're like, why are you still playing this game, even though you kind of technically beat it? There's so much to this game that I have pieces for, and I almost like refuse to not use all these things that I have obtained. Otherwise, it's like, why was I doing it in the first place? So, this day has been amazing. We've gotten a lot of money and discount things, including like the coupon book and then the constellation that makes things cost 50% less. So I was able to buy a book at the bookshop. So hopefully the next time I go to, or actually now it's still gonna be a few days, but soon I should be able to go to the library and get the book that makes it so I can read the facts about maybe why my mom disappeared. Like my mom in this game. So we've done a lot of things. And the one thing I hope for, because we got the pool room, is I want to get the pump room so then we could go to the tomb, or we could just go underground and I can figure out what the heck's going on at the bottom of the lake. Because I would very much like to see that, because Mr. Death tells me so. But with this one, it wasn't so hard. I don't know why there's a table of contents, because that doesn't help with the clues. But, this sheet really helped. It's water, ice, and then if you read the top, it says use the elements below to form the answers to each question below. And it took me a second to put the letters together, but once I figured it out, I was like, it's staring me in the face. But you have water, so at the top you have the wa, the at, and the make water, so I'm guessing you can't use those again. And then the second one is ice, so we got the I, and then the CE, and then what's left, you got the S, the T, and the M. So I was like, M-Tess, like what the heck could it be? And then I kept rearranging it. I was like, oh, it's freaking Steam. But also, the weird thing about these school puzzles is I don't know what to do with these answers. I have the answers. What the heck does it matter that A is water, B is ice, and C is steam? Like C steam? Is that something it's supposed to be? Because I already have those ones, the top two. So what is steam for? Where do I use this steam? Also, I don't know if this is a puzzle over here. Science is fun. Fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. Is that something I have to put into things at some point? Is it the letters, the actual elements they stand for, or the numbers at the top? Like, there's so many things I could take out of this. Also, I haven't taken a screenshot of this yet, so I will take a screenshot. There it is. We are looking good, looking great, but yes, please be the pumps room. No, we got lockpick. Oh, the lockpick work. Oh, we have the vault. If I get the vault, that's a lot of steps. Will I be able to go back to the bookshop and buy more books? That'll give me a lot of books. Tomorrow I'll start with more steps. That'd be cool. I only have one red room, so the funeral room isn't that great. Wait, why do I have so many redraws? Huh? I have one pair of dice. Why do I have 7 redraws in that hand? I thought you only got that symbol if you were drafting inside of... Did I have it this? Yeah, the drawing room. Why is it here? Also, I don't know either why it costs steps to do things. I think maybe that has something to do with the schoolhouse? Turns the like gems into steps? Or your requirement for gems into steps? There's still so many things I'm fuzzy about this game, but that's why it's exciting to keep playing it. But in this situation, how many steps do I have? Wait, no, let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It takes 7 steps to go back to the bookshop, if that's what I wanted to do. I kind of do want to do... Oh, man, but it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice. That's a lot of muns. That's a lot of muns, and it would be a lot of progression to buy those books, because then I'd never really have to worry about having a lot of coins again, because that's the only thing that's really pressing right now for money, is the bookshop books. Other than that, money is good to buy... What was I just thinking about? The room with the very luxurious items. Those all cost a lot, but those aren't necessary. They're just nice to have. Oh, I kind of want to vault. Just, yeah, I'm vaulting. That's a lot of steps, but I think I should concern myself with... While the iron's hot, let's try to get them books. Let's do ourselves the diligence of reading and accumulating knowledge. Well, this is weird. I don't have the ability to redraw 7 times. Is it only specific to that certain classroom, like grade 3? And also, I came over here just to see what this room is, but now that it's this room and I can go to grade 4... this could even more knowledge I don't know what to do with, which for some reason I want. But then if I go in here, I'm not going to have enough movement to get all the way back down to the frickin' bookshop. Oh no, do I take this sacrifice or do I buy more books? I mean, the whole reason I got the vault and wasted so many steps is so I could buy the books. Oh, man, drawing room. I'm just trying to see if I can go back through. Is there any way I can make this feel better? You know what? In most of the classrooms, there's a frickin' apple or a fruit I can get. But now if I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man, it costs 8. It costs 8. Whatever fruit I get in here, and hopefully it gives me like 3 steps. Okay. Oh, no, it only gave me 2. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it! Oh, I bricked myself. Well, might as well just get all the freaking knowledge I can here. Geography worksheet. Identify each realm on the map below. Each realm? What are you talking about? This is a world that I do not know. I have to learn new geography? What? These places are shapes? I hope this isn't a political statement. What does that even mean? How are shapes political? Huh? Okay. Arty. What else do we say about here? Geography. Arch Aries. Oris. Fen Oris? Oris Fen? Colossus Orinda. Royal Museum. Morning Bay. Arch Aries. Mount Holly. Oh, this is the place where we are. That's pretty cool. But also, what can I do with this geography knowledge? Vera? Kororika? Morajai? Oh, we've read a book about Morajai, I think, at some point. Maybe... I still think the numbers and letters at the top have to do something, otherwise why would that 8 be sideways? Huh? What is that 8 trying to tell me? What is this all about? They even renamed the frickin' planets Mora. So is Mora Earth? So Morajai is like Earth Island or something? Turtle Island? Orindia. Is that the planet or another thing? No, wait, the planet's Mora. Yeah, I freaking... What the hell? Fen Mora. Veya. Mamora. And Daija? Or Dauja? Deja? What's this down here? Eseclipse. And... Ineclipse? Ineclipse and Aceclipse. Okay, so like waxing and waning. But why? I want to figure out this puzzle. But, what the hell, spells? Man, what do I do with these shapes? Oh, this is awesome. We got the pump room. And wait, the redraws went back up to 8. Why did it disappear before I went to the classroom, but now it's here? I was kind of hoping for another classroom, but also the pump room is amazing. Because if I get the pump room, am I going to have enough steps to go underground? So if I go in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to the foundation. We might be able to do it? Huh. And the way I think I have this wrong before is I don't want to get the water to a certain elevation so I can ride the boat. Because the stairs go all the way down to the bottom through the water, I believe, with without a shadow of a doubt, that I have to drain all the water out of the reservoir. Or not out of the reservoir, out of the... Where is it? Is it the reservoir? Or isn't the reservoir outside? Or is this the reservoir? Isn't that the reservoir? And why am I going crazy right now? Where does it say... Where's the thing about 1 and 2? And is this made... Is that... No, that's the reserve tank. The water's already in there. Yeah, this wouldn't have a gauge here, because I could just read the gauge on this. So I think it is the reservoir that I want to take all the water out of. So now I have to do this mess. And I have to really study this diagram pretty hard. Ah, frick. I just realized you need power into the pump room. Aw, that was a bust. I should have redrawn and tried to get another schoolhouse. No, I can't. The only other place I can go now is the hallway to try to make up for this blunder. Oh no, I think I got too ahead of myself and I was just feeling it. I was like, I have so many things, I'm doing so much. So in the hallway, I either want another schoolroom or the freezer right now so I can freeze all the money I have. Because that would be amazing. So hopefully one of those. So a while ago, I remember I bought one of the... What is this? One of the guides? The drafting strategy guides that I hadn't had before. Because you start with one and then I think there's 2 more you can buy. But in this one, what I really like is it talks about like a bunch of the different items, maybe ones that I've never even had before. Like, I don't think I've ever had the repellent spray or the emerald bracelet. Pretty sure I've had the rest of these, at least at one point or another. But this one is pretty cool. It doesn't outright tell you what components or like what innovations you will make from these components, but it does tell you all the different possibilities like they potentially have. Like the battery pack can create like 3 different contraption, whereas the magnifying glass can only create 1. And one thing I'm also wondering, is this also talking about like, is it just these items that can be used as contraptions in conjunction with each other? Or like what? Is this just like part of the whole picture? Which is, it's already a part of a picture. But how far back are you zooming? Or how far in are you zooming? It's all about time for an upgrade. Yeah. I love the upgrade discs. I haven't got one in a minute. But that would be pretty awesome. Tool tips. Hall pass. Stringing together joining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floors like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. Why do I care about hallways? Or a hall pass? What? I mean, I've already been doing that. I feel like it's just a good thing. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security, make security doors more or less common. If you have a key card, it is worth changing these settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them low. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, and I thought that was like the intuitive thing to do. Like if you have the key to get through other doors, you want more of them to be key card doors, because then it's like you have a free key and you're not wasting your keys on locked doors. Like the locked doors could potentially be key card doors. The watering can I only got once, but that was pretty cool. The green rooms, the secret garden is very nice. If you have come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, I have not. Have I just been not paying close enough attention? Because I've noticed the flowers in the greenhouse are fake, and they usually have gems in them. So does that mean? Because I think I've seen a lot of candlesticks or candelabras or whatever you want to call them all over the place, but I've never looked at them that closely. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. When it's lit. How do I light things? Can I make something that lights? Can I get a matchbox? Do I have to do it with the battery pack somehow? That's very intriguing. And now everything that it has a candle on it, I want to check to make sure if it has anything on it, if I can just light it by hand somehow, which I don't see how that's possible. But I'm gonna try to put my mitts on it nevertheless. Wait a second, the gallery? A puzzle room? I'm intrigued, but I'm also looking around here, because now that I know, like, candlestick stuff, like, that's a candlestick thing, but it's knocked over. So that's not something I can trigger. But I'm being triggered. There's all the potential that I have been so blind to. Oh, how could I? Thick? Really? What's so thick about this? Christopher Manson. B. 1954. Acrylic and oil on canvas. Collection of Mount Holly. Why thick, though? Why shackles with the key in them? Flying through a hand comet. Huh. I feel like there's a lot to be said here. But I don't have any idea where to start on it if I were to. Does it have to do something with the reflection in the water also? Like, there's so much detail in this. So many concepts. Almost as if they were just like shoved together. But there's got to be a reason for that. Is this game is also baffling my mind, because it's just like, what is a clue? What has meaning and what doesn't? How do I discern from these two things in this game? So I'm not just walking around blind, smacking my head into everything. What is this going on here? O B R A D T. Bradet. That's not Bladet? Blade. Can I do blade? Blade. But now what? I don't know. We gotta keep on discovering. Wait, is each picture like its own thing? Do I have to spell out thick? I mean, that'd be way too obvious. What if SLURRY? No, that won't work. I'm just trying to do it upside down, because, like, H and I mirrored are the same thing. I mean, with this kind of a mirror, C and K are also. Wait, even as T, it's all just a mirror. Does this word have to do with a mirror? Wallade? I don't remember putting that to a W. Flayed? I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna try this out in a sec. But first, I want to I just want to look at everything. Acrylic and oil on canvas, same thing. Mount Holly, Christopher Manson, 1954. Wait, Christopher Manson, 1954 again? He was a prolific artist. Why is the stop upside down? Wait, that stop sign's a mirror of that sign, except there's a random floating P. Maybe it's like what's different. So that's a K that's different in that one. The letter that pops out in this one is the P. Literally. It's right there. How could you be so blind to it? Also, the carts are mirrored, but the shadows on the carts aren't mirrored. And the clouds in the landscape are not mirrored. Huh. Who puts a big apple and a fire hydrant in the same wheelbarrow? Do you guys have the same font? Does it always start off the same? No, but this one has more letters. Bavdan. That sounds like a name. Eyeballs. Actual objective is that way? Is this metagaming me? Is it telling me that the actual objective is over there? Or is this a red herring? And what does it say? Very? Is this supposed to be an I? Capital I? Does it also correlate to maybe the eyes in the other one? So that eye is just a straight line. So maybe, yeah, this would have to be just an eye. Is this also 1954? Acrylic and oil on canvas, same thing. Mount Holly, Christopher Manson. Okay. What are the letters that pop up for this one? That's a lot of them! Cariad. Care AHD. Carad. Something. Christopher Manson. Sometimes you don't know what your brain's doing until you say it out loud. So I'm just trying to just spit it out and see what happens. Acrylic and oil on canvas. Mount Holly, yes, 1954. Yet again. Hubris. Hubris? I've never said that word like that. Hubris. Envy. Lust. Something. Gluttony. Sloth. Avarice. So avarice is greed. Sloth. What's that one right there? Where's pride? Is hubris pride? Envy, lust. What are the 7 deadly sins? Yeah, sloth, gluttony. Greed is avarice. Hubris I'm guessing, is pride. Envy, lust, and wrath. Yeah, wrath is back there. Okay, why are you covering up the wrath? And why are you got pins and needles inside this infinity sign? And why is this pictureception? It's a picture of a shark fin inside of this. I'm just guessing, too. That could be like a seal waving or something. What the hell's bells? And then this is the longest one of them all. Dafaknat. Necht. Yeah, because these are C's, not E's, right? Did I find me a C? Also, how many letters does each individual one have? Oh, I've never seen an S before. That's super fancy and elongated. Like, looks like they pulled at it from both ends. Was that an O or a G? Oh, man. No, that's an E. The E is very distinct, so that's a C. It's got a fancy middle tail. Oh, and I almost forgot these things in the middle. Got a chest in here. Does this cage come down? Or, like, the glass come down when I solve the puzzles and it lets me open up the chest that these atlases are holding? I'm guessing these are atlases. That's sort of just, they remind me of Atlas holding up the world. But they don't have any little signage like this one does to let me know things. Wait, what? Dafarngt? Oh. Those weren't there before. That's cool. They all of a sudden popped up now. Ah, that's another way to find out, like, if you can't read the fancy lettering, then you could do it on this. So do I just have to find out, like, the pictures / paintings names? How do I know if I get these right also? Because I called it, like, it's right there. Maybe it's way too obvious. But I put thick there. I was kind of... Even if you just gave me, like, a brrr, like, give me a negative noise that I'm wrong. Instead, I'm just left into darkness. Like, I was kind of hoping I'd hear a click or something, but nothing at all is going on. Like, is there a way I could correlate these paintings to something else? It's also, like, I wish that I've seen these paintings in other parts of the house or in books, but I have not. So how do I know what to go off of? Also, where's the bench that's supposed to be over here? I feel like there's a bench that's supposed to be over here. And now that bothers me. One thing I'm starting to realize is this goes in alphabetical order, but it skips a lot of letters. So technically D for this, like, what do you call it? These tiny pictures? This for instance, whatever this is, this image. D is the beginning of this one's alphabet specifically. And then it goes to G, H, L, M, and you think it's OP, but it skips to R, and then it skips S to T, and then it skips the rest of the alphabet and goes right back to D. So it follows its own logic, but how do I put them all together? And this one is A. Wait, A, E, I, O, U, H, R. Wait, how did you do... But they go in alphabetical through the vowels first if they have them, and then it goes to the consonants? So I guess, so in this instance too, they're not counting like the sometimes Y rule. And also, does this have the same things? A, E, I, O, U, H. Okay, it's not H, it's P, G, T. Wait, why are you going P, G, T? You should go G, P, T. This one's not going in alphabetical order. Oh no, have I just proven myself wrong? I thought maybe it would be something I could stand on, but right now, the sand has just sunk from underneath me, and I feel like I'm in a hole. Okay, I think I have enlightened myself, because something about this is very interesting, so I looked up what the frick this could be, and apparently, without spoilies, people are saying these are like rebus puzzles, or rebus puzzles, however you want to pronounce it, and I think I've seen a lot of these online where like people will stop other people in the streets and be like, hey, can you figure out what this picture means? So basically it is kind of like the idea I was trying to do before, where you kind of put everything together and it's supposed to mean something, like all by itself. Like it's not really like an abstract thing, it does mean something, but you gotta play with it for a while. And this is a 5-letter word that has to do with like thick being in the spotlight, but thick is mirrored. The K is thin. Like, what's up with the handcuffs, the fist comment? Like, I don't know if I want to do it in order or just kind of like absorb them all at the same time, and whichever one like I feel like I have a better option for. But now, that I'm enlightened and at least I kind of know what I'm doing, I think I'm gonna keep ramming my skull through this wall until I break out on the other side. I really wish there was like something that told me, like any idea of the fact that like what I'm doing is in any kind of sort of right direction. And like, the way these work, do I have to solve like both these puzzles on this side to open this glass? Because I doubt it's Slim K, but like, why is it, and how does it just correlate to the one thing in this picture? Because there's like 4 things going on directly. 5, maybe 6. It's at nighttime. Like, every time I find a new detail, I'm like, it just makes it so much more convoluted. Oh, I don't know if I'm getting onto this one, but also I'm thinking that maybe a lot of these pictures is just clutter, just a bunch of red herrings. And I think I've gotten this one, because at first I'm like, what does this have to do? Veritable? Is it that's a table? Veritable? Like, I was thinking something about tea, but I'm like, immediately I threw it out the window. I can't even remember it now, even though I had that thought like just a minute ago. But I was like, this isn't tea, it's wine. So what does this mean? Genuine? Genuine veritable? What's a genuine veritable? Why are their eyes all over the place? And if that's the actual objective is over there, but the genuine veritable is in front of me. But which one? This word is long, but it's not that long. Is it just genuine? Oh, so I'm going around. I think this is the way my brain works. If I'm stuck on one thing, I'll just move to the other, and I think it's working because I'm slowly unraveling these, because my brain is learning to work in different ways for each picture, and so it's forcing me into a new perspective. And with this one, I was just like, there's way too many weird stuff in these freaking wagons for them to not be correlative in any sort of way. And now that I'm saying this out loud, it gives me another reason to like what I think I need to look at in this. It's messed up that all these are black and white, because in this certain circumstance it has to do with the color, I'm pretty sure. But fire hydrants are usually red. Apples can be red, not necessarily. Roses are like red adjacent. Stop signs are red, and even the wagon could be considered a red wagon, because yeah, that's a thing. So why are they all red? And why are they mirrored? And what's up with this P? Why is this P on the right side and not over there? And what does it have to do with red? Repeated? Red-peated? That's not long enough for this. What is happening? Okay, on to the next one. What? Okay. I think I got this, but it's almost like too... Oh no, not profound, but I feel like I got it too easy in a way. I thought I'd be struggling a little bit more. Not that I wanted to, but now that I think I know what it is, I also don't want to put it in for the fear that I'm wrong, but I might as well try it. I think instead... Wait, did I just say it like that? Yeah, I think it's think. Because it's a thin K. Which is weird, because then all I'm changing is the C. But it's not a slink. It's a think? So... But if there's not a T here, then it's not think. Oh, it is a T. Is there an H here? I could be onto something. And think. Oh. Oh. I knew I heard something. Why are you lowering like that? No, Atlas! Where are you going? Why are you so low? What happened to you? I didn't mean to make you think, like, sink. But that's cool. So it was a thin K. So all this other stuff was garbage. So now I have to freaking really pay attention to what in each picture I need to concentrate on. Because the freaking... And maybe that was the whole thing about this. Maybe the cluster was a part of it too. Because I needed to think about it. I really did. I'm thinking about all of these. Oh no, my brain's going to turn to mush. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go on and much longer with this day, dude. I'll be a slurry of my own mind. Also, I don't know if I said this already, but because my slurry is a mind... Yes, I said it like that. I don't know if I said this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I do hope you enjoy... No, I'm not ending the freaking video. What is wrong with me? I'm trying to say is, if you're enjoying this part at any moment, please go below the video and hit all the stuff like the like, the comment, the subscribe, and even the bell. I'd mostly appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best, and it helps me out a lot. Oh man, I'm upset. So I kept looking at this one because I'm like, actual, objective, genuine, veritable... So is the actual objective the genuine veritable? And the veritable in this picture that doesn't have anything to do with the words is either the sun or the eyeballs? And I was just like, wait, eyeball fits here perfectly. But then as I was flipping through this, it does not seem like there is an E here. So I am very wrong about that one. Ugh, shucks. And also this one, I feel like I'm almost there. But, so the red... is being mirrored, and the P's on top of this one. So is it like P over mirror red something? Like, what does that even mean? Or is it the absence of the P over here, so missing P mirror red? Or is it like the mirror red is actually dir? So it's like P over dir? But what does P over dir mean? Wait. As I was doing this, I'm like, wait, if I just do the P in the front and the dir at the back... And I literally just said it too. I was like, P over dir. I was like, what's another way of saying over that's just two letters? And wait, let me see. You might already know it based on what's going on right here, or if you played the game. But if you don't, like, I think it's an N, but it's not pender. It's not pender. It's ponder. P on dir. Aw, yeah. Wait, what? Why is that one opening again? Hello? What is inside? Okay, we got gems. Just 2 gems? I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I mean, at least I'm figuring it out. So does that mean every time I come to this gallery room, are these pictures going to be the same, or is it going to be different kinds of rebus puzzles? Wait, is it rebus or rebus? I already can't remember. I can look it up. But now that I've done ponder and think, these last 2 should be a lot easier. I feel like I'm so close to something, but then again, it's like none of the words that I'm correlating them, everything in this picture to, is making any sense to a word that's this long. But the thing I realized is just that, wait, so these are maybe everything in the picture does have to do with something. Like, I don't know how that is a think, but it makes it, the whole thing made me think. But in this one, I think everything in this picture kind of does correlate, at least in the way I decided to. Maybe I'm making sense where there is none and it's just one big red herring. But so we have sin. We have pin. I had those 2 for a while. Then I've been trying to figure out why the frick there's a shark fin in this. But then it's just like, wait, shark fin. So pin, sin, fin. And then what is this? A rug? What are rugs made out of that look like this? Maybe this is skin? So it's another word that rhymes. And then I'm like, these are also kind of like bins? I don't know what kind of bins, but there's a bin. And I'm like, what the frick does the door mean? How does a door, like how does an ajar door have something to do with one of these words that rhymes? And I was like, maybe open? I mean, it rhymes, but it's an EN instead of an IN like everything else. So I don't know what's going on anymore. Did column? Pillar? Do these also have something to do? Does everything in this picture, like bricks? Why is this room made out of bricks? Why is there a checker pattern on the floor? What words can I come up with for those? Oh man, why isn't there? Wait, there is a P here. I'm looking for an N. It's not sunrise? Sun? I've been trying to figure out. At first I was like, oh, eyeball. Eyeball fits great, but there's no E to start this off with. So I'm like, what about. It's got to be something with eyes. So it's like something eyes. So maybe it's not like sunrise, because there's no N there. It's not sunrise. But maybe eyes is the way to keep this here. Like, I want to keep the eyes here. Maybe just brute force it, but not. I don't like brute forcing things. It feels so good to like figure stuff out. But I think I have figured out the eyes part. So maybe I just flip through the words until like a word comes to me. Oh man, because it'd be so hard to like if I just concentrated on these 4 digits as some sort of like like trying to get through a lock, like a pin code lock. So I don't want to do that. But if it's pointing over there to the sun, obviously it's not sunrise. Then what the frick? What else? Starrise? But does Starrise fit? But why? What kind of word is Starrise? I don't even think there's an S here. Is there an S here? If there's an S here, I'm going to try it, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong. You know one thing I'm stuck on right now that I'm trying to figure out if this makes sense with it? Like, not this word, never mind that. Just my train of thought I'm trying to choo-choo on is... This is think, and this is ponder. Which are both like frames of thought. Like, you can think on something, you can ponder on something. Are all these pictures, like even this last one that I'm trying to figure, like, do they all have to do with that frame of mind? Is that the right train to leave home on? Like, am I going to find something magical at the other side? Like, think, ponder. I don't know, I'm having a brain fart right now, but, like, what are other words? Maybe I should just look up, like, what are other words for think and ponder, but is that cheating? Is that kind of cheating? If I haven't figured it out myself? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that might be it. But then that might just solve me these last two really quickly. Oh, I think I got another word. Oh, this one got me excited as soon as I thought about it. Wait, freaking... So, the actual objective and the genuine veritable, both those things share something. Freaking, I skipped it twice now. I'm just clicking the button. So, gimme, where is it? There it is. If you know, you know. Then I want that. Yeah, an E, and then an A, and then an L. Hopefully this is how you spell it, because if not, I look like a dumb. Oh, realize! Real, because an actual objective and a genuine veritable. That could just mean real. Like, what's real? It has nothing to do with this freaking sun. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and it did make the second atlas go down, so I have done that. So realize. So when you realize something, you're kind of like at the end of thought. So you think something over. You have a thought, you think, you ponder on it, then you realize. So is this like a step-by-step thing? What do you do after you realize something? Do you put it into motion? But how does motion have to do with, like, pins, fins, skins, bins, and opens? Like, what is all this? Is that an infinity sign? At first I was like, infinity, pinfinity, that's not a freaking real word. Okay, so with all transparency, I was looking up hints for this one in particular, which sucks, but it seems that online, maybe it's just a Reddit thing, but it seems like a lot of people hate this puzzle. Like this room in particular. I kind of liked it. I don't know. It's taken me a while. I've been in here for probably like an hour, but it's really been making my brain go. Like, it's been crazy all over the place, but I got think, I got ponder eventually, I got realize. The only thing that's weird about this one is it does kind of correlate with the other words, but it's not in like a linear step-by-step thinking process like with these words. Like, you think about something, so you have the initial thing, and then you like you stew in it for a little bit, and then you come to a conclusion. It's like, what after that? And you like put it. I thought it was like something about putting it in practice, but the only word that this makes sense with is that if all those letters or all these words like have an N, like most of them are in. I don't know why that door's there except to just show you that this is a room, which is like the first part of the whole thing. So it's room, and then all these words have IN in it, so it's room in, and then this is a sideways 8. It's not a infinity sign, and the reason why I kind of actually like this is because other places in the house where there is an 8, it's turned on its side for some reason. I guess just to let you know, maybe is it all leading up to like this puzzle in particular, or is there a reason, a grander scheme behind all the reasons why the 8s are sideways? Do they correlate with multiple puzzles? But yeah, it's supposed to be ruminate, which is just another fancy way of saying to think about something. So you think about something, you ponder, you realize, and then you think about it again, and then the cycle just continues. So that's weird. But wait, gimme. Hey, this one has a coin and keys. Wait, what? Key 8 presumably will unlock room 8. What do you mean room 8? I thought the secret room in this game was 46. Hello? Wait, how do I get... Wait, take me to the directory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh. So I haven't discovered room 8 or 19. Or 46. Wait, I have discovered room 46. You lying bastard. I mean, we didn't actually step our feetsies in there, but I saw it, and there's a crown. And then that one on more discovery, a different bedroom. This is another shop room. Okay. So, I want to go to the hallway. Can we just use this key automatically, like the secret garden key? Oh, use special keys. Use key 8. Wait, keyhole does not fit. Huh? Well, this sucks. If I can't just open it into a random room, like the garden room, that means it's like the basement room key, and I can only use it for a specific door. So I remember putting that in a bunch of things, but I've never come to a room and needed to, like, it say, like, I don't have a key. Well, the game actually doesn't say anything to you if you don't have something that correlates for that thing. Like the rocks outside you need for the shovel, or need the shovel with. So maybe... Does it have to do with the rooms maybe that are around the lever where you unlock the north antechamber door for the 46 room? Or no, because technically down there in the tomb doesn't lead to another spot. Where could I put this room 8 key? I'm trying to think if there's anything that I've ever seen, any door. Does it maybe lead to like an outside door or to a gate and not a door? Is it a gate key? I mean, it has the word 8, it has an 8 on it. But then where's the G come from? One does not know. Also, I discovered the boiler room way early in here, so I'm not going to be able to... One day I'll discover this freaking laboratory too. Do I just pick the gymnasium? It's just 2 steps. We're all the way at 30. I can still go down there. And this gives me 2 ways to go, but then I'll have to backtrack. I don't know. I just want to find the room 8 key. Oh, I don't have the freaking key card. Wait, if I go to this, presumably will unlock room 8. Presumably? So we don't even know for sure? And I like how the 8 here has pins in it also. So do the pins in this, or the nails, but I'm thinking they're pins because they're pins in the picture. Or, like, they're supposed to rhyme with inwards, so pin makes sense. So, pin and 8, pin 8. It's kind of shaped like the first part of the key is maybe like a heart. Pate heart, pert, pay. Is it love? Pin 8 love? I don't know. Oh, oh man, this is wild. And I really need to discover what the frick this goes into before the next day, because otherwise I'll just lose it. Oh man, what are we going to get from this? I love getting the drafting studio. Okay, interesting. Dormitory. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a easel room, I'll say those are. Or is that a compass? It's a compass or an easel. Maybe it's a compass. Compass room. Gain 10 steps. So you entered. So you have to come back here after every time? I mean, that's not too bad. The casino. Games of chance. Ooh, I like games. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's pretty nice. Can I see a doggo in the kennel? I mean, this place has been abandoned. Or not abandoned, but everybody left, so that would suck if there was a dog in there, but that'd be pretty fun. At least you just see, like, maybe pictures of doggos or something. Oh, these are all cool. I mean, honestly, the dormitory is the least cool, but the casino and the kennel seem awesome. The fact that you just get the kennel, and then it just gives you the ability that each time you dig in a room, not just the kennel, unlocks all the doors, is phenomenal. But I think I'd rather F around and find out in the casino. Oh, and also, I forgot it tells you how much they cost. So this is a free room. That one costs 2 gemmies. Nice. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then you never know what kind of extra secrets each of these things could have. Like this could have a book or a piece of paper with some writings on it so I can learn more about the game and its history on the inside. But as much as I'm trying to tell myself, like, these might... Oh, man, the kennel and the frickin' casino. Yeah, I just... You know what? I need the casino. Or not I need that. I want it. I want it. What I really need, though, is... Can I get more drafting rooms? So I can just get more stuff, please? And beyond that, what I would also really like is the corner room. What is it called? There's a corner room that makes it so you can shift around the rarity of things. I think it's a green room. Not the secret garden, not the cloister... It's not the terrace. I thought it was a green room. Is it not a green room? I know its ability is it can only spawn on the corners of the building. But I could have swore it was a green room. Unless it's a found floor plan? Oh no, it's the conservatory. It is a green room. But it's a conservatory. It's also a compass room. Which it doesn't work because I didn't get the dormitory. So I don't really need to think about that. But yeah. We're having fun. Oh, wait. What? I just kept trying it until it worked. Why? Did it only work here? Can it only work if it's connected to the antechamber? Does it have to be in the middle of the room for it to work? Wait, let me just read it right here. It doesn't say anything. It's just another puzzle room. But it's the actual room in the painting! Oh, that's wild. Wait. Mundanity? That's not a sin. Okay, Wrath. I can go around this to look at your backside. Damn! I don't know. I was being silly. What do we got going on here? So do we have to just put all these things on a different pedestal that correlate to these creatures? So what do we got? We got a penguin, a swan, a lion, an elephant, a rabbit / bunny, a doge, a bear raising his hand so polite, and a monkey. I don't like seeing the elephant here, okay? There's nothing sinful about elephants. What the frick, man? How dare you? Let me read yours first, you lovely creature. To my chagrin... My neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Oh, I like the rhyming. So your neighbor. So this doesn't say so much about you. It's one of those puzzles maybe that like it gives you information about where you should go. Oh, what the frick is a chagrin? I need to study up on that. Oh, does it just go in my inventory? What the hell's? Can I only do one at a time? Can I pick up all of these, or do I have to place this back down? Because that'd be very annoying. No, it looks like I can pick these all up. Okay, let me just read all these then. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, because you're a penguin, is a number within the room we are in. The sum of your sin is penned is a number within the room we are in. Is the number within the room we are in. So is it an 8? What does 8 have to do? So, wait, is the penguin gluttonous? Because to eat something... To 8, you ate, is your sin? That one's pretty straightforward. I like that one. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Freaking lions are usually seen as prideful. They're actually parts of prides, but it's not... Hubris doesn't make sense in this case. So it's either envy, it's not gluttony, it's not avarice. It should be... It could be... Not should be. It could be mundanity. But is mundanity a sin? It's not a sin. There's the 7 deadly sins. Mundanity is just to be and not do anything. But I don't really see lions as envious. Ah, no, I need more animals. I recommend you think about or think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. So you want to be close to the fin. Okay. I'm guessing... Wait, why didn't I ever pick up the line? Oh. Because in this case... Oh, the elephant just gets... Oh, so it automatically gets put back. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. So the dog is mundanity? That's what I'm guessing, if that's not truly a sin. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin, a letter, and its twin appear on each bin. A neighbor? Wait. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. So both the sins are similar. And then a letter and its twin appear on each bin. Ah. So a letter. All of these have a similar letter? Or the same letter? I mean, already that's wrong, because sloth and avarice don't share any of the same letters. Across all of the bins, the sins? Wait, I wish I could just, like, pull the rabbit back up into my hand. Let it be known, let it be seen, the rabbit, eh? If we spend a min or 10 longing or lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. So the bear is sloth? That one seems pretty straightforward. Could just be guessing, but that feels good. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. In the tail of the skin? What? Like you have a tail because you're a monkey? Butts? That's near the tail skin. That's tail skin, kinda. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Near the bend in the tail of the skin? If you have a tail, the whole tail bends pretty much. So it's the whole skin. Bend? That's the only really bend I can kind of see is between gluttony and sloth because it bends around. The bendy. Huh. Okay. So this is gonna take a thinky thank. Oh, near the bend in the tail of the skin. It's freaking right there. So the monkey goes in hubris. The elephant, I don't know if it goes here next to mundanity or in wrath next to gluttony, because it said it goes next to a word or next to a sin that has thin letters to fit it all in. So yeah, it's either wrath or avarice. The swan has to go over here someplace. Can I pick up this rabbit? Yes. You share a trend with your neighbor. Wrath, lust, gluttony, sloth. But what trend are we talking about? And then the whole thing with the letters kind of confuses me. So let's just pick up the swan. I think the swan goes there. I'm pretty sure the lion is frickin' envy, right? To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. So, wait, let me put this back. So you have an N in it. And you're not gluttony, because I'm pretty sure the penguin is gluttony. Unless you're mundanity. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. So if you're... yeah, you have to be in here, because the other end bin is hubris, and the monkey is directly saying that it's next to the tail skin. Oh! I'm hearing something. What just happened? Oh, the room over here opened. What is this? Oh, freaking allowance tokens. 4 more gold to start with. I think right now I start with 12, so now I'm at 16. Wait, there's a way I can check on here. Yeah, 16 allowance every day. Hell yeah, what is this trophy? The 8 trophy, or the infinite trophy, but it's 8. I can play your games in something of whatever's. Can I read that closely? Or in recognition of something? You have been awarded the Sideways 8 trophy. I refuse to say it the other way. For solving the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Oh, you have to be on rank 8 to open the door. But I swear, I tried opening it on this rank and it just didn't work. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. What was I say? In recognition of rumination. Oh, I like that. I like that. Of course it's in recognition of rumination. In deep thought. I love this room. Oh, there's so many cool puzzles today. This was really great. I'm also a sucker for, like, animal-based stuff anyway, and little figurines, so this was all fun and cool. And I love that it was not only a picture, but a room to go into. Like, oh, freaking love this game so very much. Oh, man. Looks like my day's over. The 2 rooms at the top left hallway that I'm, like, right here, both those doors are locked. This door that I just tried to open in the patio is locked. But, this part has been amazing. This has been one of my favorite parts in a long time. I don't know, even more so than maybe even discovering the 46th room, because of all the extra little secrets I did and all the problem solving and how much I was just using my brain and how fun that can be. Like, oh, I love it. I love this game so much for what it does. For what it does to me and for me and against me at times, but it's a nice challenge that I like trying to get over. Oh, man. This is a beautiful, lovely game. How long has it been? Holy crap. A lot longer than I thought it would be. But also, I thought we'd be playing more days today because I thought the all the information I would be getting would be coming in little tiny morsels throughout every day, and I'd have to play multiple to get like a good part going. But this was, I hope it was like even a fraction of as enjoyable to you as it was for me, because I love the hell out of that. And maybe I'm saying too much now, but that was a lot of fun. And also, I wrote down some more stuff with like the grade 4 room, schoolhouse room puzzle, and those pictures and whatever the heck that can mean recently. And then I just want to throw this out here because maybe just by saying it in every part, it might make sense one day. But these overall, like the pictures in each room puzzle. Are there pictures out here? I don't think there's pictures in any green room, but sometimes there's pictures in rooms that I don't recognize at first. Like, where are the ones in here? I think they're these little pictures. So this is card and car. That's what I'm talking about. And I have them all. I've had them all for a minute, but I just wish I could, maybe I should just look up like a, kind of like a hint, like a little hintsy, morsely hint, because I've been holding on to this information a while and I want to do something with it. But it's, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 saves. Like, I want to do that because I haven't opened any saves yet. And they might just have allowance in them, but still, that just makes the whole world better. I could buy more books and do more cool stuff. And I really just want to see all the things this game has to offer now, because this part was so exceptional. Like, being able to have secrets past the like the main purpose of the game. Like, there's still things to do. It feels awesome. Makes me feel like there's still so much breath to be had. So many things to be found, and I need to grasp them with my mind. So, I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did, and if you did, remember these 3 things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.